wouldn't put your dick in it?
I actually have to dial back my content sometimes just so people think it's real. If we did was scripted. Holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
And then I have like a fucking massive one for like the 40-year-old range because all the fucking idiots are on their parents' account.
MrBeast is a YouTuber who had it all like Michael Jordan in 1996. He had a super team. He had YouTubers who were dedicated to the MrBeast channel 24/7 around the clock. He also had the best camera team and he had the best editors, from which he stole from Logan Paul, which is kind of funny.
I talked to Jimmy and just the amount of people he has doing everything. I'm like,
he is the king.
I did have a good employee and he stole him. I can't deny the opportunity of working for Jimmy, bro.
I'm gonna put Hayden on blast for a second here because MrBeast also stole my #1 editor, my guy. He texted me and he said, "Now I missed an opportunity to edit a Super Bowl commercial. LOL." I said, "Haha, live and learn, brother. You're doing dope shit."
Keep in mind, he also had tons of other YouTubers, countless podcast clips, countless amounts of creators praising him on every single stream and video that were willing to sell their left hand to be inside of a MrBeast video. But how does such an empire suddenly fall down? How does the biggest YouTuber on the planet, or should I say the biggest YouTuber ever, fall down like nobody ever liked him in the first place? Well, this would be really stupid to say this is all MrBeast's fault, that the entire reason for this collapse was all because of MrBeast and nobody else. Because there's a pretty big figure in this picture, if you know what I mean. Ava Chris Tyson.
Oh, hell no!
She was a pretty big figure inside of MrBeast videos, being in almost every single video in the early days, but also saying some pretty weird shit.
Hey Anthony, congratulations on buying Smosh.
But there is countless amounts of evidence surrounding that he was a pretty weird dude from the start. I mean, just to list some, he left his family to turn into whatever he or she is now.
What the hell is even that?
Talked to minors and actually invited little boys out to the middle of nowhere to film videos when they were only 16 years old. But in Ava's defense, they could have honestly just been filming a video. For example, it's not really weird if two content creators that are 16 and 25 film a video together that have no weird things in it at all. It's just like a movie or show is kind of how I would have thought of it. But then I saw the messages and quickly changed my mind. This dude is weird as fuck. But this just got a lot creepier. Like what happened to MrBeast member and fan favorite Chandler. The Chandler situation is a lot scarier than it actually is, and he is what I would say one of the good members to stem from MrBeast. He actually started off as a janitor for the MrBeast team, and apparently everyone from the camera crew to the audience to Jimmy himself absolutely loved the guy. Which then later landed Chandler his absolute dream job of not only working for one of the best YouTubers and overall brands on the planet, but being a main character. But that all started to change once things got bigger in MrBeast. Chandler would post his continual Christian updates every Sunday and actually still does till this day. But when he started doing this more often, he was getting less screen time. He was getting seemingly uncomfortable in videos, and then he finally left MrBeast for good. Or supposedly, according to our beautiful non-lying, truth-telling gnome lookalike Keemstar at Drama Alert. But that leads us back to this situation. Is this the downfall of MrBeast? Is this his final stand? Because shit isn't looking too good on Jimmy's side right now. Well, kind of. You see, in Dogpack's video, he identifies how MrBeast was loved because he standed for something people didn't. That being real videos. You see, everyone does 24-hour challenges nowadays. I mean, it's almost as if the Stay in the Circle to Win or 100 Days Doing This are uploaded every single day, but they don't get 100 million views. They don't get worldwide recognition and get everyone to watch the video as soon as it's uploaded. And that was the main difference with MrBeast. His content was real. He didn't fake videos like YouTubers like Jack Doherty, Eric, or Brent Rivera. He made real videos. Even YouTubers were forced to complete the challenges in real time. A very good friend of MrBeast, Ludwig, who has his own respectfully massive channel, said the same exact thing, that he thought these challenges were 100% real.
I'm shocked Jimmy would do something that dumb, right? Like, for a guy who walks around saying I don't fake videos, for him to leave during the middle of the night, go onto a production yacht is crazy. because I've done MrBeast videos, and in the ones I do, he doesn't let me fake them, right? I had to spend 31 hours on a plane crash that happened, and I had to sleep on a plane.
This was kind of a crazy thing because even when people were saying that this was real, I didn't believe it until I saw Dogpack's video where he clearly puts evidence that MrBeast fakes a lot of his content.
When he reaches the bottom floor, he has to turn these water valves. Now you can tell that these valves aren't actually connected to anything because the water flows out in an instant, and it happens when he's not even touching the valve. The city is not abandoned. These buildings are CGI. But it's not your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport. You can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
But now we get to the point of why this is even important. Why does everyone care if you fake your content? Truth is, nobody fucking cares. But people start to care when you're a leader of a new generation and you are the one that is marketing yourself as a realist guy on YouTube and inspiring creators to do the same, but in fact, you are the one milking views and making little kids think you are the best person in the world while everything was a total scam and facade. And apparently that was not the only case. MrBeast challenges were also totally unfair. But let's be real, what game show isn't rigged? Let's take The Price is Right for example. That show was fun as hell to watch, but everyone in their right mind knows that shit is rigged. And yeah, I guess that's back to the comment I said before. The reason why MrBeast is popular is because everyone sees him as this nice guy from a small town who shares his money with everyone and is seemingly the nicest person on the planet. So I really do get why you'd be pissed since his games are 100% rigged. You can even hear a popular YouTuber, Rosiano Panzino, talk about how his employees were treated unfairly and that his games were rigged.
It was really bad. People were having seizures because they were not getting medication, even though we were promised we would. And it was 100% rigged.
Before we end this content video is not saying he's a bad person. In fact, I'm not saying that at all. He's done a shit ton for society and honestly helped every single creator grow and put a lot of pressure on them to step up their content and their upload schedules. And doesn't matter what anyone says, he has done a shit ton of things for society, like curing blind people and even donating millions and millions of dollars to help save this planet. So congrats to him for that. Anyways, I hope you did enjoy me speaking. Honestly, I don't give a shit if you didn't. See you later. Peace.